What's this?
This ordinary building in the heart of Montreal is home to a mysterious game studio that, out of nowhere, became the world's largest platform of adult games. From a struggling game studio, they outgrew Steam and player numbers shockingly fast. Too fast. Ironically, their games pop up on Steam, famous YouTubers promote them, and yet no one knows who they really are. Officially, they go by Nutaku, or the steamy steam that wants to revolutionize the games industry one hand at a time. So they say. But as a marketer myself, their instant success did raise my eyebrows. I asked for interviews, but was denied every single time. And so I kept digging to uncover their three-part strategy to success, why they're so secretive, and who's really pulling the strings behind these closed doors.
An in-depth interview. An in-depth coverage.
Exploring the world of Nutaku wasn't just an eye-opener. It was an eye-popper.
What? What the fuck?
The things
I had no idea they had so many furry games. What the fuck? What is this big-ass T-Rex thing?
Saw. I wish I could unsee them. But hey, I learned a ton about their strategies that you really want to stick around for. Because before their rapid growth, they too were just another little small struggling game studio trying to survive in an industry where less than 1% of games find success. You know what I'm talking about. And so, as Super Hippo Studios, they released a couple of titles which didn't really click with players. One of their tower defense games managed to be on the App Store's front page, but it lost against Plants vs. Zombies 2, which launched just the same week. It's tough for any new game studio to stand out these days, and many give up, and they too
she went deep into the
throw in
research.
the towel. But then, out of the blue, they decided to shift to an industry that's not any less challenging, but definitely less crowded. Adult games. Lucrative, untapped potential, and in dire need of quality gameplay. And so Super Hippo Studios rebranded as Nutaku to capitalize on this untapped market. A no-brainer, as we all know, sells. In fact, adult games have been around since the 70s with the likes of Leisure Suit Larry and soft porn adventures on DOS.
Soft porn
but then
adventures?
Nintendo in the 90s made gaming all about kids. How could they? And so sex and violence in games sparked overreactions, and the ratings board was introduced. With the Kiss of Death label, adults only. Any game with this label just sells less copies. And just like that, Western adult games went quiet. Now game makers try to sneak in love by tiptoeing around that label. Alien romance options, CJ in a secret minigame, skippable scenes in The Witcher, and Cyberpunk. No idea how they managed to dodge the adults-only label with a mere 17+ rating. Nutaku, however, has a leg up. No tiptoeing required. With over 500 games, both free-to-play and paid, they even attracted a fast-growing female audience that proudly brags about their pet interruptions. That's not your everyday game stat.
What? What is pet interruption?
Is it? But hey, they're so profitable now, they even help struggling game developers who didn't make it in the traditional games market. They take their games that didn't make it on Steam and adultify them. That's a huge part of their core business. Crush Crush, for instance, developed by Sat.
Hey, I like that game. And I played Blush Blush. I used to play Blush Blush and Crush Crush, but I have to say Blush Blush was kind of like disappointing, to be honest. It was disappointing, I think.
Panda didn't really
Blush
take
Blush
off on
was pretty
Steam.
disappointing.
So Nutaku funded some, let's say, enhancements, and the game is now a hit on Nutaku. Their company motto clearly states that they don't gamify porn, but adultify great games. A trend that's been taken off on Steam too, judging by these charts. And so it seems that Nutaku's company mission is working, democratizing adult games one hand at a time. But that's not easy when there's a big stigma around adult games. They're considered cheap, low-quality porn with bad to no gameplay. Even Mr. Nintendo chimed in with a pointed critique about their bad game design. And when Fall Guys ran a campaign inviting brands to create costumes through bidding, Nutaku offered $100,000 for the design. But Fall Guys' response, "You are yeeted, not safe for work." So
Oh, Fall Guys yeeted them! Aww.
breaking the stigma is tough, even if there's huge demand for it. Among the top searches on Pornhub, game characters rule. Fortnite, Overwatch,
Who the fuck is searching Fortnite porn? What the fuck?
Minecraft, Chun-Li, Tifa, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, this is getting too spicy. This is getting too spicy. This is getting too spicy. This is too much. This is too much for me. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. It's also very long. Mouse link. Sorry, no. Guys, the video is called the secret adult gaming platform that's bigger than Steam. This is the link if you guys want to watch it. Such interesting video. It is. It is. It's a pretty interesting video. Nutaku? I always thought that Nutaku was like a playoff of like otaku. And that's why they called it Nutaku. I don't know. Am I wrong?